Alright, everybody, welcome. So, AGL Rose has received his Super EZA. No intro today because I am just so excited. So, let's begin, shall we? Super attack effects don't change, but he already gets defense, which is, he's ahead of his time already. Attack and defense plus 200%, 20% damage reduction, and then key plus 3, and attack and defense plus 30 for all allies, and additional super. When receiving an attack, gets 200% defense and additional 100% defense when HP is 70% or less. So he's Kefla pilled right there. He's got himself 200% defense. For every attack received, we get attack plus 60 up to 300%. So we need to take 5 hits for the 50% crit chance as well. And then 25% reduction within the turn up to 50. So 2 hits and he gets his full damage reduction. When all allies in the same turn are extreme class, or when there's another future ally in the same turn, he gets guard, super class allies crit chance plus 20%, and extreme class crit chance plus 20% with 2 turns. Now the thing I do like that they gave him was that, let me actually check his pre-Super EZA passive. So, yeah, you see it's basically nothing here. But what they did is they actually gave him, I can't tap it because tap effects don't work here. But you see like the guard super class, what they did, they made it so it's extreme class or when there's a future saga ally. Because they know you're going to be running them with this guy. But since Kefla's super class, we still get the buff since we have this guy here. So, another Rose W, just like that. But let's begin, shall we? Let's let Rose handle business here. Now, Rose does actually have battle, but I'm gonna leave them together just because, look at this. Basically get no links. Give him the 8, and then Kefla will have her just be a floater for now. So, off, we're at 6.5. He does build up. So there's 1. There's 2. Yeah, we're with attack received, right? So he hasn't been hit yet. Nice triple super turn, pretty good. Oh, I guess we could talk a little bit. Oh, there's gonna be double digits, of course. Dude, Bagamo could do like 50 of these, and they'd all do 0 damage. Yeah. But let me talk a bit where I've been. So, I haven't really been on top of Dokkan lately, honestly, just because I've been trying my best to find a way to showcase these units, right? Because I didn't pull them. So, it becomes way tougher to actually do stuff when you don't have the new unit, right? But it's sort of like I've just been, like, life has taken over as well. Like, I've just been doing stuff in the real world, Dokkan is love, Dokkan is life, but, when you got it, you know what I mean? Got to prioritize some things. But 13 million for Kefla, right here. I don't know why I call them Kefla, I just call them Kayla Khalifa. And the Dodge right there, they're okay. Alright, so we have, the main man, Physical Rose. What I want to do, actually, is I do want to get this guy a final blow, because he actually does have a final blow mechanic. Which is, let's just say I forgot about that. I did. It's crazy how, like, in that round video, I talked about, like, Goku Blacks and how he has a final blow mechanic. And it's like, it was sort of like, I thought he did, And it turns out he does. Because that's just, like, what the... Dude. Bagamo. I guess we got too confident, huh? But we have plot armor, don't worry guys, because we're still in this. Let's see. So where is that? 9% HP. Let's give him this. Drop. Actually, we need that. No, we don't need the physical orb. The clone's gonna be fine. We'll give him the STR. He's gonna be fine. I believe in him. He's top 10, right? There's one. There's two. So now he has his full damage reduction at 22. Yeah. Ooh. The double super. Another 22 mil. So yeah, dude, it's like Goku Black. I mean, he's put his name back on the map, guys. Let's just say that. Okay, now we have the Black Kamehameha. This could KO her. It's gonna take out KO. Oh my goodness! I kind of wish it had a KO screen. Not gonna lie.
To bring about the justice I desired, I needed the perfect sympathizer as my ally.
In this timeline, there is no one who can stop us. We have all the power here. The two of us alone.
All right, so you know what I just realized I haven't done? I haven't actually heard the voice lines of Goku Black and Zamasu. So I'm just gonna mute myself for a second. I'm just gonna hear this, with you guys.
I will obliterate you. Let's finish this. I will obliterate you. Let's finish this.
Pretty cool. So I was playing Dragon Ball Legends yesterday. Yeah, they're at 1,000,000 defense. They're gonna be fine. I was playing Dragon Ball Legends yesterday, and I pulled the blue Zamasu, and it reminded me of this unit because he has the exact same voice line. It's the "I will obliterate you." So that's probably from Legends. Like, I know they take it from the games, right? They take the voice lines from the games, but I had no idea they took it straight from I don't think they took it from Legends because it's not like a Legends original. But what I would have done with Goku Blacks, he's like, let's finish this. But what I would have done if I were the devs, I would have taken the voice line that the Legends used for Goku Black and Zamasu Assist, like the green one. I'll just put it on screen, but basically, what he says, like, I'll try and reenact it. He's like, so Zamasu goes, "You cannot escape us." It's the green card, right? And then Goku Black is like, "Let's do this, Zamasu." I think if they chose that, it would work really well here. Because not only are they, working together, literally, but, I mean, they're the same person, right? Sorry, spoiler alert. Zamasu and Goku Black are the same person. Dude, look at this guy, he just goes off. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, he's locked. Okay, so we're locked, but we do have Rose's domain. Let's put that up, shall we? So there goes our domain. But yeah, since they're literally the same person, they're kind of in sync, not gonna lie. Like you saw, like the Heavenly Arrow. I don't know what it's called, right? That move, right? The move where the Zamasu, they put their hands up and, that's the move, right? Let's give him 2 rainbow orbs. He should be fine. What do we do? Let's give him this. And we'll give him this. So how much damage is Jiren gonna hit us with? Yeah. I kind of knew it. Hey! Dude got sent back into the rift. That was kind of awkward. Anyway, let's try this again, shall we? So you can see that Rose is on the next turn. Yeah, that didn't happen. Let's give him the int orbs, and then Rose can do his thing. Like, if we had more health, like, I have a Sensu being in the back pocket, right? But I was honestly confident, right? And like, for a second there, things were looking pretty good. But Jiren came in and he hit us with the normal. and it was over. We got sent back into the rift. 52. Like it's always so surprising when this guy just like drops numbers, right? Like he's straight dropping nukes. If he triple supers here, then this would be the final blow. Oh, okay. We giving this guy the final blow? Does he have a final blow mechanic? I don't think he does. Can we? Oh, dude. Yeah, no rare chances in this house. We complained to HR. We said, okay, we kind of don't like rare chances, even though this guy doesn't have rare chances yet. Alright, so here's Kale. What we're going to do is we're going to keep this guy next to you. I don't want to give him all the physical orbs, because Fizz Clone does need his orb. I mean, that's what puts him into the top 10, right? Look at this guy go, 10 billion already. I had to close my window. Here we go. Is he doing anything else? Oh, he lowers defense, yeah. Dude, here comes Kale, like you can't even see it because his aura is so much. He's doing too much, man. Dude's doing too much. He takes 10 damage. I mean, can we say the same about Yamcha? Can we say the same about Tech Vegeta, the Vegeta side? No, we can't. Kale, she grabs him and she throws him. But Goku Black, he's built different. He's built damage reduction. Here we go, physical clone. This might take her out. No double. No, he doesn't double super. Since we do actually want. So here's the plan, right? Here's the plan. Everyone, bring it in. Team huddle. Kefla, you don't do a lot of damage, right? Goku Black gets the final blow. And then we just give this guy anything. So that's gonna be a plan. Here we go. So at 6.6, they're gonna do a triple super and they're not gonna kill. And they're gonna pave the way. Give her. Okay. Double super. It's fine. It's fine. You know what they should have done? What I think. I mean, it won't affect us in here, but since this is quite clearly. Oh, is she dead? Yeah, she's done. Oh. But what I'm saying is that this is obviously, the year of super bosses, right? The second year. It's like the year of Luigi, but again, right? So like the year of super bosses. Let's give them this. But basically, with Kefla, what they should have done, if we take a look at this, it won't affect us in this fight, but this here, with the when there's another universe survival saga ally or enemy in the same turn, what they should have done is they should have made this universe survival saga or super bosses, right? Because obviously, I mean, look at the state of our team, right? We're just running Goku Blacks, and then Kefla's just squeezing in there. She's one of us, an honorary Rose member, because they have no good tech slot like Fusion Zamasu. If he goes infinite, he's gonna be completely fine. But it's before and after those 5 turns that could be trouble for him. Whereas like Kefla, it's basically turn 1 where they can get cooked. Apart from that, they just they stack up too fast. The game, bosses can't keep up. But since this is all leading up to the greatest story ever told, being that super bosses mission when we eventually beat it, right? We have so many options, but I have a feeling we ain't done just yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold off. Dude, you saw she tried to guard that. That's the thing I love about this game, right? It's like the sprites, like the bosses, right? They don't just stand there. Sometimes they do, but for the most part, you can see like they actually do try and guard. Which I think that's kind of funny. Ooh, look at her. The double super, dude. Rosé's showing his stuff today. After yesterday, dude. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Okay. But what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, I just realized we don't have animations on. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, in the festival, like I talked about this in the Vegeta run. If you haven't seen that already, that's timeless, bro. I'm just saying, it's actually timeless. But I talked. Look, dude, he's actually going crazy today. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. I believe in Rose. Only 65k and a year old? How would you know? How can you tell he's a year old? So Rose Clone doesn't actually have Prepare for Battle. In case you didn't know, this guy doesn't actually have it either in Rose. We'll give him the physical orbs for like the healing and stuff. But like Kefla, having that super bosses in there, it would allow us to use hit in the festival, right? Just like obviously, this isn't the fest. Some people don't like to talk about that, but we do. We're not scared of the festival. But because of that Universe Survival Saga restriction, kind of, yeah, it's a restriction. We had to bring Evolution Blue Vegeta into the fest, and it's like once you get up there, he can handle things defensively and offensively to like a certain level. Like if you've seen him in the festival, like he does die to Gogeta normals. So if you're trying for a no item run, then you should probably just try without him and see how it goes. But Rose's locked. What do we do here? I think we trust him. Yeah, we trust Rose. So who has higher defense? Oh, we have the same amount. Let's go with this. I think Jiren. I'm gonna call this bluff, and I'm gonna say this is gonna be double digits. Actually, I don't think it's gonna be double digits, but it's gonna be very good, very good, very good tanking here. Oh my god, it is double digits. You know what that is? That is the effective AGL Rose. His attack and defense key +3. Like he just does that as well. Like no restriction whatsoever. He just gives you defense 30%. So like he's going crazy. Like when Rose shows up, things change. He's at 31 million. But back to festival talk. It's like if they gave Kefla Universe Survival Saga or Super Boss's ally, then what? Or they could have made it on the team or something. But like in the turn, that does make it a little bit tougher. Did this dude drop 50 million? I'm trying to talk here, man. He's too good. Rose's locked. What do we do? Like we've seen how this goes before, right? Even with his domain. So we're gonna drop the domain anyway, but then we're gonna put Kefla in the first slot. Now, since I don't trust the girls to dodge, I'm actually just going to transform right here. So there's our tech orbs. Doesn't help anyone here. So that's 4 rainbow orbs we can get with Rose. I think in Rose he's at 1 million defense. I think he's gonna be fine. How are we handling this? Nice. And the double digits. Like Kefla is so good. And for good reason, because Super Bosses needs that good tech unit, right? And she's the one for now, right? Dude, tech Goku Black and Zamasu EZA is gonna go so crazy next week. The Super EZA. We're not just predicting it, we are prophesizing it. It's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen, then Tech Kefla will reclaim her throne. But like we are in dire need of a really, really good tech unit. Honestly, like the thing is that with super bosses, there's two ways you go. You either go the TOP route where they have, you know, the Saiyans, and then they have, you know, Taunt of Power, Fierce Battle, those kind of links where they have like share like 3 links with each other. Or you go the Zamasu route. Look at him go. Look at him go. He knows. I said Zamasu, and you know he tuned in, right? He's like, I'm Zamasu, man. All right. With like the big bad bosses and stuff. But like Kefla, we're just mixing and matching here because we have no one else, right? But it is working out pretty good. Dude's dropping 18 million. Yeah, how's that? Ooh. Yeah, keep it coming. 21. I think he can do one more. I think he can do one more. Oh, no, he can't. Oh, he is done. He's done. So that's double. I mean, not double. Triple digits then. Kefla's fine. So this dude's dropping a 48 mil. Like, he's just so good. You know what we do need, though? We need a really good int unit. Because this guy will fall off eventually, where everyone else will still be good after like 2 months. But I mean, that's for future super bosses to worry about, right? Right now, we're looking good, and he's fine. Oh, almost closed the game there. Oh, okay. What do you think? You know what? We'll give this a try. We'll give this a shot. You know what I'll do, actually? I will drop this, and then I'll drop this, and we'll see if Rose Clone can actually tank. That'd be really funny if he does. But let's drop this and see what happens.
To achieve our virtuous plan, the Zero Mortals plan.
We are sentencing the most unsightly beings to the heaviest punishment.
So 55 mil. Alright, here we go, Physical Clone. This is why you're top 10. Okay, here we are, once again up against Gamma 2. Now, I want to see how he does against, you know, battle-hardened foes. Because these guys, they hit hard, you know, straight away. They don't, like, let you build up, things like that. So, instant pressure from Gamma 2. How's he taking this? Okay, it's not so bad. You see, he tanked the super. And then he's at double digits for the normals. So right there, that's pretty good, yeah, if I do say so myself. I think what we could have done with this guy is they could have given his damage. They could have given him higher starting damage reduction, because he only starts at 20%, which is like, I mean, that's gonna get you killed, right? Right there, you know, Gamma 2. You know, we lived. Yeah, so, like, he's good. He's good. He definitely is. I think, like, there are some situations where he will take a lot of damage. Like, you saw right there, the crits. You know, the crits got past him because they ignored defense. Like, I think they ignore, like, a certain level of defense. Like, a certain percentage. But as long as the boss doesn't crit, then, he's gonna be fine to normals, and like his. But what I would have done is I would have given him. I mean, right there, we had his full damage reduction up anyway. What? Oh, it must be because he raised attack and defense, right? I mean, this is a really good showing, right? It's actually a really good showing of Rose, but I mean, he's like he's pretty good. He's good to me. We just melt his health. Yeah. What do you think of Rose? This is going to be just like a really short like section here. Just because battle-hardened foes, you know, these fights, they're not exactly super long. I want to see him up against AGL, Gamma 2. So if we eventually get there, then I will just cut and we'll show him there. Now Gamma 2 has entered the building. I don't think he's like, he is not a slot 1 unit, obviously. So I think what I'm gonna do is, like, if there's locking and the boss locks him in slot 1, he's almost all he's screwed, right? If the boss immediately supers, he can get screwed. So we're just gonna put him in slot 2 and see how he handles business. We'll give this to the physical clone. So right there, we would have been safe because Gamma 2 didn't super. Yeah, he did. Doesn't that just look so good? Everything about this rosé is just so amazing, you know. Slicing and dicing. Anyone down for some roasted Gamma 2? It's coming in hot. This won't do anything. At least I don't think it will. Yeah, AGL rosé. And the physical clone. The double support. That's like 80% attack and defense we got. Right there. There's one. There's two. The greatly raised defense. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. So because he raises defense on super, then it just it multiplies like 10 trillion times over, right? So Gamma 2 supered where we took 600k before. You know, we took double digits after. Is he going for the clone? No, he's not. What are we doing? Well, we can't domain. Let's drop that. And you know what? You know what I'll do? We'll drop the fusions in Arsu. I think we should be able to kill him with fusions in Arsu.
Bear witness as I show you the power of my divine light. Age of judgment!
Yeah. Yeah. And they even take away the KO screen, man. They should do this for all units. Alright, moving on. We have Gamma 1 here. Now, I'm not sure if Gamma 1 likes to immediately super. But just in case, I want to see how he handles business here. So this is, you know, straight 20% damage reduction. Nothing to save us right here. Let's see how we do. So 48. Yeah, so we have our full damage reduction right here. There's like only 2 hits needed. Is really good. But the fact that it resets every turn does suck. Like, that is one thing I probably would have changed. Because if it didn't reset, then he'd be able to be a slot 1 unit, which is like, I mean, we don't really need one because we have, you know, Goku Black and Tomasi, you know, best unit in the game, to handle business. But I mean, just in case, right? Like locking, things like that. If you're going for a narrative run, you're just only looking for unit abilities, then you can get screwed in that regard if the boss locks them out of slot 1. So yeah, I would have kept it so he just keeps his damage reduction, but maybe it would have been too much. Or he should like keep a higher amount. It's like the 20% should be like 50%, and then he gains 25%. I think that's right. Dude, look at that damage, man. Oh my god. Yeah, like, we definitely are in need of like a good tech unit, because like we all saw that, didn't we? We all saw that. We need like a tech unit that's good turn 1, because you know we talk about, you know, the pros and cons of Kefla. Like after turn 1 they can really go crazy. But with that universe survival stagger, like ally enemy restriction for the additional super, it doesn't help that we're running Goku Blacks, you know what I mean? And dude, speaking of Goku Black, look at him go. I think Gamma 1's done here. Yeah, there we go. So we're just doing a little bit about Hardened Foes. I just want to get a little bit more footage. Let's see how he handles Gamma 1. Do this for the links. And then this guy could just do whatever he wants. So how are we taking this? Yeah, so we're completely fine here. 26. If we die, I'll just call it a day. And, we'll do a little bit of review. 24 million, though. Then into the 28. Like, is he good or what? Looks good to me. And dude's at 46 mil. Like, it's just so beautiful, you know? Like, the animations are just so good. One. Where's he super? Okay, here's he super. We're fine, though. Huh? Gamagon's got some sauce, huh? So we take... Dude, that is crazy, man. We do extra damage. I mean, he does do extra damage when we hit him with, like, unarmed supers and stuff. Are we fine, though? Yeah, we're fine. He's fine. Oh. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drop the domain again, and then we're gonna hit him with a KO. So we do this. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. All right, we've re-entered the rift, and let's just drop this, shall we? Let's turn on animation.
To achieve our virtuous plan, the Zero Mortals plan.
We are sentencing the most unsightly beings to the heaviest punishment.
Yeah. When we talk respect, I mean, does it get any better than this? Like, this is like the greatest glow up, you know, super bosses. But we're not done yet. Alright, just as like a last review, what I want to do is I want to go over his passive a little bit. So we already talked about like the damage reduction bit here. What we do, we change this to 50% straight up, and then we make this 70 on that first hit. So we only need one hit instead of two, because he can get kind of cooked by instant supers. He's built like Evolution Blue Vegeta, the int one. So he's good, but it just resets within the turn. That's what makes it like, you know, he's not super duper busted, but he is pretty good. Another thing I do is I would change this. So it says here, when all allies in the same turn are extreme class or future saga ally in the same turn, I think what I would do, I'd change this future saga to future saga or super bosses, because like you saw that we're running Tech Kefla, right? What if we don't want to run physical Rose? You know, what if the fight's a bit too long and we want to run, you know, LR Kale and Caulifla, right? Then if you get a bad opener, he's not going to be guarding and he's not going to be giving his support, you know? If you get a bad opener, you get Tech Kefla and you get Kale and Caulifla on the same turn as this guy. He loses his guard and he loses his support. So I think they should have made this Future Saga all super bosses, because it's pretty obvious that's what this guy's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a Future Saga buff, but he's supposed to be a super bosses buff, right? But that's pretty much it. I think he's just that good. But I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.